Good morning, neighbors. It's day 25 of Vlog Every Day in April.
Vlogging every day in April.
So I figured I would revisit something that was really fun to do last time, and that's going to be more BuzzFeed quizzes. So if you remember last time we did a quiz called Are You Good Enough for My Son? And we started dating a lovely young man by the name of Webster. If you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, that's totally okay. I'll put a card in the corner so you can watch the last one. So I found out that there are 8 quizzes about Webster. So I'm gonna do a couple of these ones. Let's start with, can you help me find a Halloween costume for my son? My son chose a scary Halloween costume, but I told him no. I want to give him an alternative choice so he can go trick-or-treating. Can you please help? Yesterday, my son Webster told me what he wanted to be for Halloween. This is my boy. He really likes that evil character from the Harry Potter movies, Ron. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't know much about Ron, but I saw him on TV when my son was trying to order Harry Potter on pay-per-view. I just don't think it's nice to show up at someone's door asking for candy when you're dressed as a mean, bad character. I want to give him another nicer idea for his Halloween costume so I can still take him trick-or-treating. I'd appreciate help on this. Thanks. I don't like ghosts or Draculas either. They're too tasteless and macabre for me. Why can't everyone just dress nicely? Here's my first idea. I know he likes Harry Potter, so how about a fun magician instead? Or a mailman? I think our next door neighbor Pierre would be honored if my son dressed up like him for Halloween. Or Shrek the Giant. I like Shrek. He's entertaining. A race car, but not too fast. A boy who doesn't talk back to his mother, not pictured. I would love this just one day out of the year. The rolling ball from Star Trek, a butcher who is good at his job and people respect that, his Uncle Leonard, who I think he should spend more time with because he's a good role model and has good stories, a bank teller, any member of the cast of Mama's Family would be fine with me. So what should I let my son be for Halloween? I'm gonna say a boy who doesn't talk back to his mother. Okay, so this one proved to just be a poll. That's not what I asked for. So instead, you know, it's that time of the year. Let's find out if we can go to prom with her son. Will I let you go to prom with my son? It's his first prom and he won't be going with any troublemakers. After much consideration, I have decided I will let my son Webster go to his junior prom, but now he needs a date and time is running out. I have begun screening potential dates for him. Do you qualify? So tell me, where do you plan on taking my boy before the prom? The front stoop of my house? The YMCA? To Jackson's? He sounds like Jackson from New Zealand. Jackson's? Webster's best friend's house to play video games and swim in his hot tub? Or the diner next to the Verizon store? I'm gonna say we're gonna go to the front stoop of my house. Wrong. The diner is pre-approved by me. The Texas Roadhouse in the strip mall is under construction, so the diner next to the Verizon store will have to do. Webster loves their coleslaw. Under no circumstances may Webster ever go to Jackson's house. Jackson is a bad influence and a terror, and his parents let him drink caffeine after 1 p.m. Need I say more? Webster wants to wear his favorite color to the prom, and it would look so nice for the scrapbook I'm making if his date matched him. What's his favorite color? Gray? Burnt umber? Mustard? Because it's the color of our carpets, not because Webster likes mustard. He will not tolerate it. Or clear. I'm gonna say it's mustard. It's burnt umber. Webster's favorite color is burnt umber. You must be willing to wear this color. His favorite color was clear until he was 16 though. Now let me ask you this. What's Webster's favorite song to dance to? Lady in Red by Krista Berg, Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson, Penny, an original song by Webster about his favorite literary character, Felicity the American Girl, or You Are My Sunshine, which I sing to Webster almost every night. Okay, we're trying to get approval from the mother, so I'm gonna say it's You Are My Sunshine. Man, I'm just screwing this up. Wrong, it's perfectly fine for your favorite song to also be a song you wrote yourself. I don't know how to work the iPod, so if you'd be willing to help Webster put his song on at the prom, that would definitely help your chances as a prom date candidate. I have, of course, arranged to be a chaperone at this year's prom. But that's not even a question. Correct, I know. I just wanted you to be aware that if you go to the prom with my Webster, I'll be watching you at all times. There will be no horsing around with my son at the prom, that's for sure. Finally, how would you ask Webster to the prom? Theoretically, if I allowed you to take him. Just walk up to him and ask him, pass him a note at school, call him on our landline, explain to me why you're calling and then ask him, or make him a handmade card with a poem, including a line that rhymes with Webster. I want to say the last one because it seems nice, but I feel like the mom wants permission, so I'm gonna do that one. And I was correct. There's no need to be spontaneous, just give us a call. No, I'm not allowed to go to the prom with Webster! Let me make this clear. You will not be attending the prom with my son. Good luck finding a date as good as Webster. I never will! Alright, so blew it at the prom, but we still have a chance. We're gonna try and find out if we qualify to be Webster's college roommate. Clearly we're not gonna get our chance with him anymore. We were good enough for him, but we couldn't take him to the prom, so now we'll never get our chance. But we can still be friends with Webster, so we're gonna try that. Do you qualify to be my son's college roommate? My screening process is more strict than an actual college application. This is my dear son, Webster. He's about to start his freshman year of college, and the thought of him being away from home without my guidance is terrifying. I need to find a roommate for him. He needs to live with someone responsible, someone who will look out for him when I can't, someone who won't pressure him into a lifetime of marijuana and bad decisions. Let's begin. If you want to be Webster's roommate, and everyone should because he's a nice, polite boy, you should already know what he'll be studying. So tell me, What's my perfect son's major? Please note, I usually don't let his hair get this messy. That's another thing I'd expect you to watch out for. American Colonial Studies with a minor in children's historical dolls. Creative obituary writing. The roots of dark romanticism in late 18th century literature with a minor in plumbing. 3 minors in sports mascot science, dry cleaning theory, and caves, and no major. Danger or hospitality? I'm gonna say that it's this one. I was wrong. It's hospitality. Webster will major in hospitality. He hasn't chosen a minor yet. His first choice, because of his love for Felicity the American Girl, was American Colonial Studies with a minor in children's historical dolls, but I had to explain to him several times that you could only receive a fake, printable diploma in these programs by filling out a short questionnaire on the Mattel website. Webster has plans to arrange the beds in his dorm room in a very specific way, and if you don't let him, I will immediately involve the dean of students. How does he want to arrange them? Webster needs to sleep at the bottom bunk of a bunk bed like he always has at home. He's used to having the top bunk empty, so you'll have to concede to sleeping on the floor. Webster wants to have his bed lofted so you can make a fort under it, but if you did that to yours, it would be copying, so out of respect, you will not loft yours. Webster wants to permanently pitch a tent on his side of the room and sleep in that, because I never have and never will let him go camping. You will have to figure out what to do with his empty bed. Webster will spend his days in the dorm, but he will still be commuting home so he can sleep in his own room. I'm gonna say that it's the lofted one, and if we tried to do it, it would be copying. Fuck! We're never gonna get our fucking chance with Webster, guys. Wrong. I will be picking Webster up and dropping him off every day for class, so he actually won't be spending much time in the dorm room. Do not use this as an excuse to cause trouble. It is unacceptable to have friends over and mess up Webster's clean and organized side of the room. We will not tolerate it. Which meal plan did I purchase for Webster? As his roommate, you should know this. Don't ask me why, you're wasting my time. The unlimited paper plan. This plan is for students like Webster who love eating paper. The no vegetables plan. This plan includes every part of the food pyramid except vegetables, which Webster often tries to avoid. The uncooked grains only plan. It's exactly as it sounds. I will be mailing my son all his food. I trust neither public nor private institutions to feed my only child. Okay, so remember from last time that Webster eats math folders, and that's all he eats. So I'm gonna say it's the unlimited paper plan. Fuck! Wrong. I will mail Webster all the food he needs to go in the mini fridge we got him at Sears. That is when he's not eating delicious home-cooked meals at home, which is most of the time. God damn it! Hypothetical situation. During orientation, you see this troublemaker, Trent, asking Webster if he wants to play video games in the rec room. But you know he has to study for a big test. How would you handle this? Alright, this is our last chance to get on the mom's good side, even though I'm pretty sure we already blew it. By doing nothing. He's just your roommate, he's not your responsibility. Approach them and tell that goofball Trent to buzz off. Webster's education is much too important. Tell your RA about Trent. If Trent was your RA, you would tell Trent's mom. Wait, how does Webster have a test to study for already? It's orientation, isn't it? I'm gonna say we're gonna tell that goofball to buzz off. Fuck! Wrong, that was a trick question. I wanted to see if you were paying attention. But if you did pick the 4th option, just know that I still don't appreciate you giving me lip. Do you want me to be my son's roommate or not? I was trying not to give you lip. That's why I didn't pick that one. I got none right. I will not be living with Webster. You seem like a bad influence for my son. I don't want you anywhere near Webster. Look how disappointed he is. Now we have to keep looking. I am so stressed out. Well, I hope you're all happy. We blew it with Webster, and I'm entirely not at fault here, so... Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this very dumb video. Like I said, if you didn't see our first chance with Webster, you can click at the end screen or at the card that I put earlier in the video. And how well did you score? Are you gonna be Webster's roommate? Are you taking him to prom? Let me know in the comments down below. Personally, I don't think Webster deserved us anyway. Yes, I do. Webster's perfect. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you have not done so already, leave a comment down below if you would like it in tomorrow's comment time, where I read and reply to all of your comments, and it's a fun time. And I will see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.